Yo, what is going on, guys? Got a video here today titled "She Tested Her Partner with a Childish Ultimatum and It Backfired." This is something that a lot of modern women do these days, guys, where they are completely ready to throw out their relationship for some reason because they think that they have another backup man. And so they start giving dudes all of these ultimatums. And you know, sometimes it does indeed backfire. So without further ado, let's jump in. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments.
I really want him to go, and he flat out refuses, saying that he can't afford it. And you know what? After all of this, like, really, if he can't afford to go to this wedding with me, I really don't know if I can afford to remain in this relationship with him.
I can't afford to go to another country. This isn't...
She was serious about it. He either pays for the trip or she leaves the relationship. Most of us have seen other clips related to ultimatum, but this was different. But luckily her partner is confident and wouldn't place himself in debt just to pay for the trip she wants. So we already know the outcomes of this ultimatum.
Cannon, if you shut that door, we're done. We're done if you close that door. You can comprehend. If you shut that door, we're done. I'm not playing with you.
What you mean we done?
Yeah, see, this is the part where you shut the door. Okay? If a woman wants to hold your relationship hostage for X reason, it's time to throw out the relationship immediately, okay? So this woman said that, hey, listen, if he doesn't take me on a trip to a different country to this wedding that I want to go to, then, you know, I'm going to end the relationship, okay? Sounds to me like the man's just dodging a bullet, guys. So many of these women, you know, we as men, we kind of think it's normal these days, right? A lot of guys perhaps haven't been in a lot of relationships before, so they think it's fine to be treated like this. It absolutely isn't, man. And the behavior is going to continue to get worse and worse. You have to throw out the entire woman.
If you shut that door, we're done. I'm not playing with you.
What you mean we done?
Done. D-O-N-E. Green check mark,
I know
done.
what done mean, but why you saying we done if I shut the door?
Because if you shut that door, we're done. I'm not playing with you, yo. Like, for real.
I love how she doesn't even elaborate why they're done if he shuts the door. You know, like, guys, I'm telling you, these women are absolute headaches these days, a lot of them at least, right? I have no idea why men are bothering to deal with them in the first place.
You pick your poison. You got a choice.
I'm coming to pick your food up.
I don't care about that food. If you shut my door, you're walking home and you're single. I'm not playing, bro. I'm not playing. Cannon, are you serious? Did you really just shut the door?
Why was she surprised that he shut the door?
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, man, right? Women will demand that you do one thing. You know, you know what I'm saying? Like, she says, you shut the door, the relationship's over. He says, okay, he shuts the door, and now she's mad about it, right? Also, he's picking up her food, by the way, guys. He's getting out of the car, going to get her food for her, right? And this guy right here, you know, he's absolutely jacked, man. I really don't think he would have any problem replacing this woman. Man's absolutely jacked. He's got tattoos. Like, there's no point keeping around women like this, man.
I'm going to get your food.
No, I just said if you shut the door, we're done. So we're done. I don't need no food from somebody that's not my man.
Wait.
We're done.
We done because I'm going to pick you. What that have to do with me getting your food? Close the door.
A lot, because what did I just say? If you close the door,
So
I'm
you want me
freaking
to
done.
leave it open?
Stop playing
Why?
with me. Stop playing with me. Now you're trying to make it seem like I'm the crazy one.
Yeah, the reason why... Okay, first of all, he's not making it try and seem as though you're the crazy one. You're just crazy. Notice how, guys, she has her phone pulled out. She's recording this whole thing, man. I mean, this guy has so much patience, and for no reason whatsoever, man. No reason. Okay? Men don't want their relationships recorded and broadcasted online. It might surprise a lot of these modern quote-unquote ladies to know, but dudes we don't like this. This is how you remain single forever as a woman. This woman's voice is very annoying, by the way.
Really? So I'm crazy now?
Yes.
This what you do. I told you.
This crazy. I'm picking up your food. Why are you
Because
done? Because I'm trying to close the
you know what we just went through. So if you close that door, I'm not playing. We're done. Kid.
Her tone alone would have made me single. Shut the door, eat the food, catch an Uber, get your piece. Dude, I have really nice friends I can set you up with. And they're fine. I don't blame him. I would have shut the door after the second time of her saying it. I would have ate the food and called the homeboy to pick me up.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, man. You know, women come out with these really stupid ultimatums, right? And you already know, so there was probably like an argument that happened before her recording. Given how crazy she is, I guarantee you that argument was entirely her fault. The dude probably did nothing wrong, and she's just losing her marbles. Right? This kind of person, guys, will find a problem with everything. They will start arguments, then they will blame it on you. I mean, it's just a complete waste of time, right? So, yeah, this is the play. You shut the door, you walk away from the woman. Perhaps you break line of sight, because she's going to follow you. By the way, this woman is crazy. Mind you, if a man followed a woman, it would be a huge problem, but I would close the door, leave, get out of her line of sight, call a friend to come and pick me up, because it seems like she's driving, and just straight up leave. Never talk to her again, block her on everything. If she continues to try and contact you, honestly, just go out and get a restraining order. Screw that.
Trying to be the boss, that masculine energy didn't work, never does.
This wedding's coming up. It's my best friend's wedding. I am in it. I'm a bridesmaid.
Oh, wow.
And my boyfriend's not in the wedding, but I really want him to go. And he flat out refuses, saying that he can't afford it. And you know what? After all of this, like, if somebody's not willing to pay for at least, like, their half of this vacation, like, I don't know if I want to be in a relationship with them. Yeah, it's a destination.
This wedding is in the Dominican Republic. This wedding is in another country. I can't afford to go to another country. This isn't my best friend.
That's true.
And I'm not flying to another country paying thousands of dollars.
But it is a moment for the girl that you're dating to be in a wedding of her best friends. When you want to be there to experience that with her.
Bro, shut the hell up. Who asked this guy? Man, I don't care if people like this annoy the hell out of me, man. Oh, but don't you think you should do this? Don't you think this would make you a better boyfriend if you did this? Shouldn't you be doing this? Bro, I don't want to hear a word out of your mouth. I don't know you. You're annoying. And you lack a spine. So, this guy, right, the wife or the girlfriend is saying, hey, you need to take me to this other country for a wedding that you're not invited to. And if you don't pay for everything for me, then I'm going to throw out our relationship. Sounds like a good damn deal to me. I mean, all I'm hearing are positives, man. So let me get this straight. The man gets to save thousands of dollars in travel fees to a destination that he probably doesn't even want to go to anyway. And he gets rid of you at the same time. I mean, that is a 2-for-1. That is a value deal right there.
Wedding is in another country. I can't afford to go to another country. This isn't my best friend.
That's true.
And I'm not flying to another country paying thousands of dollars.
But it is a moment for the girl that you're dating to be in a wedding of her best friends. When you want to be there to experience that with her.
I can look at the pictures. I mean, I want her to go. I want her to have a good time.
I understand that you want them there, but I'm sure there's going to be others that can't have their significant other with them, right? You know what I'm saying? So isn't it okay to go single and let Jamie save that money for another trip?
Really, if he can't afford to go to this wedding with me, I really don't know if I can afford to remain in this relationship with him.
She must be joking at this point. Why would you be willing to leave your partner just because he can't afford a trip?
I mean, this sounds like what a lot of modern women do, right? They make these ultimatums. They leave dudes for the stupidest of reasons, okay? All right, people think I'm joking on this channel, man. Obviously, not every woman is going to do this to you, but a lot of women will leave relationships, and it'll just be over the most minor reason. And the reason why they do this is because they always think that they're going to have that next dude lined up, right? I can just throw out this relationship and it will be totally fine because I've got all of these other dudes in my DMs. And this is fantastic for my channel, guys, because what it results in is a lot of women leaving their man only to find out that other men don't want them. You see what I'm saying? Like, it makes for great content. It's absolutely hilarious. It teaches men some harsh realities about the world, right? And the women are not going to stop doing it, man. You know, so hey, strong and independent, you go out there, you find your Prince Charming, because a lot of guys are absolutely done, man. Right? They see this stuff happen to their friends. This happens to dudes all of the damn time, man. It's actually hard pressed to find a guy who's been out there dating before who this hasn't happened to him, right? The woman will leave him and try and upgrade him for a dude who has more money or whatever she perceives as better in that moment. But let's continue into some of the comments here.
Dude, you won the jackpot. She showed her true colors. If you can't afford it, don't go. Be smart, not emotional. If she leaves, she leaves.
No, see, I would take this a step further, right? You don't just sit there and go, well, if she leaves me, it is what it is. No, guys, be proactive. Dump the idiot. Like, why are we waiting for the woman to leave? She's already shown that she's an awful person. She doesn't really care about the man. Why are men expected to, like, stay in the relationship? And then, you know, if she wants to leave, she can leave because I've put up a boundary. You haven't put up a boundary. You've continued to tolerate the terrible behavior. Throw the whole woman out, because what will happen is it will only get worse for you. That is my recommendation.
He just doesn't want to go, because if his buddies were going for spring break, he would have money.
Look at this. Look at this woman here. 291 people agreeing with this. Oh, you guys can't really see this. It's basically like this woman alone in her car. She looks quite horrendous. So if his friends were going for spring break, he would have money, apparently. Let's just suppose that were the case, all right? Number one, he doesn't owe you money. He doesn't owe you a trip. Number two, the trip isn't for his best friend. And number three, he's not even invited to the wedding in the first place. These people lack so many IQ points, it's not even damn funny, man. I personally, I'm not the brightest tool in the shed, but comments like this make me feel a little bit smarter, all right?
She's being unreasonable. I'm in Miami, so this happens a lot. He is not required to go with you. She should pay if she wants him there. He's being responsible. He knows he can't afford to go. Why would you put yourself in debt for someone else's wedding? Apparently,
someone else's wedding, mind you, who you're not even invited to, right? So, like, not only would he be putting himself in debt for somebody else's wedding, but the dude isn't even invited to the wedding in the first place, man. It's amazing to me how men are just kind of expected to put up with a certain level of disrespect, right? You have to pay for things. You have to do things that your girlfriend or wife wants to do. And then if you don't do it, you're a bad person. It's amazing, man. It truly is quite the switcheroo that modern day society has placed on men here. All right, let's continue into the next clip here. What does this say? If he had to block you so that he could be with his girlfriend, let's take.
If he had to block you so that he could be with his girlfriend, you are a winner. You won. Because if he had to block you so that their relationship could work, you are a menace to humanity.
No, what it means is that you were the side chick. You were the woman that couldn't get a relationship out of the man, and he blocked you. You know, that's just the way it goes. It's okay to be the side woman. It is what it is. You're not really wife or girlfriend material. Let's just call it for what it is. Okay, I see these videos all the time, man, where women are like, oh, well, he blocked me so that he could have a girlfriend. I'm the real winner here. No, because you wanted a relationship from this man. Don't pretend that you didn't. It's okay. You wanted a relationship from this man. That's why you were giving your body up to him for no commitment for an extended period of time. It's all right. We all know. And now you're acting as though you won because he chose another woman over you. I mean, sometimes, guys, in life, the simplest explanation is the best. And the simple explanation here is that the man did not want to you. He didn't want you. But go out there, cope harder, not my problem.
And I want you to know that, because ain't no way that this person is so obsessed with you that you had to be blocked because they had no self-restraint.
No, this is what women do, right? He probably blocked you to respect his relationship, right? Keep that girl out. She was a hookup. I don't need hookups. I'm in a serious committed relationship at the moment. I don't need this side girl anymore. So he blocked you. He didn't block you because he had no self-restraint. He probably blocked you out of respect for his relationship. Women will block dudes because they can't they can't ignore the temptation. This is projection, man. Men don't block women because they can't ignore the temptation. They block women because they don't want to talk to them. We're not really indirect like this, all right? Like, what even is this?
They had no discipline. They literally couldn't hold themselves back from checking up on you, from maybe even messaging you, from watching your stories excessively.
Maybe the man understands that he doesn't need to see what you're doing if he's in a relationship. I mean, maybe the dude's just using some common sense here. He's saying, I want to be with my girlfriend or wife or whatever it is. I'm going to take this relationship seriously. And so I don't need to see stories from some random woman. I don't need to see her posts. I don't need to talk to her. You see, women don't understand this, guys. They always think it's some sort of like double game that we men are playing. That we're just like, we have all of these second secret meanings to our actions. Let me tell you this right now. 99% of the time, dudes do the action because of the most simple explanation. Overall, I think personally, guys, on average, men are worse at manipulating. And the reason why is because we don't care enough to do it. It's not really in our bones to do it very well. This is not something that interests us typically. Dudes are really direct. For example, if a man doesn't like you, you will probably know. If a man does X action, the reason why he's doing X action is probably because of the most simple explanation. But these women, they project and they think that men are doing things for the same reason that they do things. No.
Like, they watch your stories in 10 seconds after you post them. They even like the stories. And you know that this connection, it didn't work out for whatever reason, but it was something real. And
if it was a, oh my goodness, if it was a real connection, it would have worked out. Let me solve this problem for you, genius. The man doesn't want you. These women are so clueless. Let's rewind this part. That's so funny.
after you post them, they even like the stories. And you know that this connection, it didn't work out for whatever reason.
It didn't work out because he didn't want to pursue a relationship with you.
But it was something real.
No, it wasn't. Just because he hooked up with you and he likes your Instagram stories does not mean your connection was real. These women, guys, I don't know, they must be watching like some TikTok dating content or something because they live in like a different reality that I am just not a part of. This just, you have to do some serious mental gymnastics to get to this, right? Amazing stuff, man. Whoever these like TikTok dating coaches are, we've covered a few of them on this channel before. They must be raking in the money, feeding these women delusional tales, right? And I actually don't really have a problem with people doing like online coaching or whatever, or if you want to charge a high amount for a course, hey, knock yourself out. But at least don't make people more delusional about their situation. It's so crazy to me, man. It's so crazy.
And something real is always something to be reckoned with.
Ooh,
so I
you tell
don't know
them.
if anybody has told you that, but literally, if you had to be blocked so that two other people could be together, then you are a force to be reckoned with.
No, what it means is you are the side chick. So let's continue and let's take a look at some of the comments here. Hopefully they're roasting her. It looks like they might be. So let me pull it up real quick. We will get to that point in the video. This person here says, I want to be this delusional. So even the women in the comments are not agreeing with this clown.
I want to be this delulu. Telling myself this so I can sleep at night. I had to be unfriended everywhere. My boyfriend blocked his ex because she'd still post him like they were together, but it's been 6 years and he already has a family with me. You won.
What? This is crazy. My boyfriend blocked his ex because she'd still post him like they were together, but it's been 6 years? I mean, that is just downright disgusting, is it not? Like, that is... You gotta go to the police or something, man. This woman is not okay.
They both blocked me. I'm being so real when I tell you, I blocked him because I liked him more than my boyfriend.
Have you guys noticed that some of my videos have gone missing over here on YouTube? That is because I am slowly moving them over to locals where I can actually host them without the risk of getting in trouble. If you are not aware, many creators are starting to move over to places like locals, Rumble, etc. because YouTube is not really a free speech platform. So if you are interested in supporting the channel and getting access to videos that are no longer available here, make sure that you come and join us over on Locals. The link will be in the video description down below. Supporters get access to their own exclusive videos that are no longer available to the public. So make sure you go to the link in the description and join us over there now. But anyway, guys, back to today's episode.
She is using this method to cope after being blocked. Maybe he blocked her because he wanted peace and space to focus on his new partner. It's important to acknowledge that some exes have a hard time moving on, even.
Yeah, some women have a hard time moving on, particularly the ones that make videos like this online, right? You know, if you block this woman and she goes on here making a whole video about it, I mean, that just tells me that you were probably in the right to block the woman in the first place. You see what I'm saying, right? Like, if you block a woman and then she has to go rant about it publicly on TikTok, to me, that just validates the reason for blocking her. It makes it sound a lot more sensible, right? Let's continue into the next clip here. We got what have we got here today? A walking one, you know, we're on our, what is going on here, man? So do we have makeup on, obviously. And then I'm pretty sure this is a filter on top as well. So it's so crazy. It's so crazy. Let's continue.
You guys are always coming on here talking about, oh, I wish I had a weird girlfriend. Oh, I just wish I had a weird GF. But then when I call you at 3 a.m. on a schizophrenic flat earth rant talking to you about the ice wall, then it's a problem and you want to ghost me. Okay, poser.
Yeah, I know this is a skit, right? It's kind of like she's doing a little joke here, I guess. But yeah, again, men aren't really out here saying, yo, we want weird girlfriends, we want this, we want that. A lot of guys actually don't really say what they want, right? Because if dudes were to say what they want, then what ends up happening is women oftentimes get mad about it, right? Like, if dudes were out on here on TikTok, for example, like, guys, I can't post, for example, my videos over on TikTok, and you know why? Because I'd be banned, right? If I went over there and I went into a lot of these areas and I said what men really wanted and what men were looking for, then there'd be all sorts of problems, okay? But let's take a look at this final clip right here. I'm not sure what this is. This is at the end of their video. Perhaps it's something a little bit more directed directly at men. Let's take a listen here.
Welcome to our self-development section. Today we have another great video. It will make you understand that consistency and repetition are the keys to success.
One day in the gym is basically imperceivable. 2 days in the gym, you don't recognize any change whatsoever. 100 days in the gym, and you're almost a new person. One day of playing guitar, you can barely play one chord. 100 days of practicing guitar, and you can play literally almost any song. When you do anything, it adds up. When you do nothing, it amounts to zero. So take the small steps every day. Do what you're supposed to do. And don't expect some incredible results in 1 day or 2 days or 10 days. Worthwhile things take 100 days.
I totally agree with this, man. It's good to see a clip like this on this particular video, right? But this is absolutely true, man. A lot of the times people go to the gym and they ask questions like, well, how long is this going to take me? Or, I don't want to get too muscular, right? I don't know if you guys have ever heard that, right? I don't want to get too big. I don't want to get too muscular. And it's like, you can tell how out of depth these people are. Like, they think that they want that easy gratification. They want that quick way out. But at the end of the day, guys, you're either somebody who goes to the gym or you aren't, right? You're either someone who counts the days and you quit because you're counting the days, or you're somebody who goes, and that's just who you are, man. And that's okay, because some people, they don't have consistency built into them. They don't have discipline. And, you know, there's got to be people in the world who are okay with losing for people to win. So, you know, it is what it is, man. If you're watching this right now, by the way, and you don't go to the gym particularly if you're a dude who's maybe struggling with your mental health, right? Your life is not where you want it to be. The very best thing you can do, in my opinion, at first, is to go to the gym 5 to 6 days a week. None of that 3 days a week coward crap, right? 5 to 6 days a week. Go to the gym pretty much every day, guys. Look up a simple split. And just go as often as you possibly can, 5 to 6 days a week. Stick to a routine, and you'll be amazed what it does for your life, guys. Consistency, discipline, working hard. These are things that genuinely save men. Okay, because the men who really struggle in life are the ones who don't have these things, man. They wake up, they don't have a purpose, they don't have things to do. So I think it's really important that men set goals and they have consistency. Otherwise, guys, man, you come across, for example, a woman like this. From this clip, you're going to be way more likely to put up with her bullcrap. You're going to have no self-respect oftentimes because you don't trust in yourself, right? You don't trust in your discipline. You try and make your happiness dependent on somebody else. Really bad idea, particularly for men, because guys, like, nobody's coming to save men at the end of the day. But we're going to be leaving today's episode there. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments. Make sure you take care of yourselves, and I'll be seeing you all in the next episode. Peace.